We're building at Rollee the first platform for employment data in Europe. So basically, we allow businesses like lenders, mortgage providers, fintech in general, having quick and reliable access to employment data of their customers in a secure way. We started to analyze how the process of verifying employment data is made, especially in France, where we started to work with our first customers here. And you have a lot of people that share their documents, their papers through, non-verified email address. And at the end, they've got like a lot of issues because you have some people that steal their data and they try like to apply for credit. So like building Rollee is also like helping all of these people to secure their employment data, and security is at the core of our product. So of course, we think that it's like the game changer, like to convince also customers to work with us. And for us, the most important thing is to secure credentials of our users. I mean, Rollee is made on the user consent. We cannot access to employment data of our users if we don't collect like their consent. So then when, of course, they allow us to connect their employment data to our customers, we have to be sure that this data is stored in a secure way and that we respect, of course, the agreement between our customers and the end user. Right now, you have a lot of platforms, and that's a really good thing that propose two-factor authentication to the user. And I think that this trend will continue. I mean, I won't be surprised if you have some platforms that have other layers of security. And it's just because today, with the fact that we have a lot more and more passwords, it's pretty simple for a hacker to test like millions of combinations and then to find your password and to connect to your account. So having different layers of security, even if like that could like impact the user experience, it's like more for them, it's more to help them like to secure their data. And I approve that. I think that we have to think about, of course, a better way to secure this data, to not like, of course, have a negative impact on the user experience. But I think that it's a really good trend to have companies that help a platform to secure the credentials of the end user. You have a lot of solutions that are not compliant. They're like really like, of course, exciting because it's AI, it's whatever, etc. But they're not like compliant, and we still have like to be compliant about personal data and respecting personal data. So we have like to find a trade-off. It was like with my CTO, Thomas. So Thomas, of course, is in charge of developing our tech and our connectors, and he's really picky, like to not use our tech in production because he's like the owner of that. And I was pretty excited when he built like our first connector within HR software. And I used like my own employment data. So it was like my account, my credentials to make the test. And he was like pretty sure that it was like a hacker coming from another country. And he was like upset, and he said, okay, I don't know why it happened. And I told him like, Thomas, it's me. And he was like really upset. He told me like, you don't have to do it. It's not like your role. It's not your position. He was like really upset. And I said, okay, honestly, it was just because I wanted to just test and just to enjoy like this moment that our connector works well. So I made my co-founder upset. And I mean, my just first advice, never make like a CTO upset. I mean, it can have like an impact on your roadmap.